Turn out the light and light a candle. Boom, 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 boom. Lubba, 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 dubba, dubba, doo. Turn out the light, light a candle. Boom, 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 boom. What's going on, y'all? My hairline be doing whatever it feels like. So that's what I'm doing right now. I am going to be doing what my hairline is doing, and that's whatever it feels like. Somebody told me one time, well, men like women with long hair. Well, guess whose hairline didn't get the memo? Mine, bruh. And I was sitting there thinking, well, women also like men that can control their addictions and shit. So I guess we all have some shit to work on, don't we? Anyway, we're all works in progress. Because when I do just me and you, it'll be so right. Oh, so right. I don't know where that came from. You give me some good love. Somebody rockin' knockin' the boots. Maybe somebody wants to rock and knock in the boots. Give me that sweet love. Somebody rockin' knockin' the boots. Give me that good love. Somebody rockin' knockin' the boots. Remember that song? I always get it on my teeth. How are you doing? How's your day going? How's life treating you? I'm going to clean up some of my decks. I've been having such an amazing time having them out, and I do, from time to time, feel the need to put them away again, though, keep their energy protected. Have a peaceful day. If no one else told you, you are beautiful. You are way more powerful than you realize. And a new chapter has begun. A new chapter is here. You know? My son is up there gaming and talking. That sounds like all types of trash with I don't know who online. Gamer life. But I'm going to clean up some of these decks. And as I clean them up, I'm going to hop into the reading. Part of the reading might need... Slow down. Part of the reading might need to be to slow down. Slow down. Do you? I don't know what that even means, baby. What do we need to know for our highest good, please and thank you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate your kindness. What's up, Megan? What's up, person with no name? What's up, Old Dusty? What's up, Gonzo? What's up, Spirit? What do we need to know for our highest good? You can't unsee what you finally saw. Act accordingly. So, you can't unsee what you finally saw. Act accordingly. So what did you see? You might have seen something that you did not know you were going to see. Now you're like, oh, I can't unsee that. So act accordingly. Keep that in mind and remember that once someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Act accordingly. To me, act accordingly means focus on yourself. Focus on your self-love. Focus on your money. And listen. Listen to your intuition. Be mindful of what your inner being says to you. Follow your gut feelings and stay connected to the divine within. So certain people are not like overly spiritual or whatever. And, you know, if you say the divine or spirits or whatever, they're going to be turned off to that, which is fine. But it is important to understand that we are divine too. So it could be the divine within you. And speaking of self-care, let's get into the self-care deck. Organizing, decluttering, removing, donating. That's something that's been super strong and like a whole bunch of readings I've been doing lately. Letting go of stuff, leaving stuff behind. What kind of self-care information do we need to know for our highest good? Please and thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, those that love us the most. Read. That's easy enough. Well, I won't say that's easy enough. It's not easy enough for everybody. So certain people have ADHD, certain people have learning disabilities, certain people still need to learn how to read or read and work on their comprehension. But read more. We can start there. What else do we need to know for our highest good, please and thank you? I am so grateful for today. I am so grateful for life. There's been the sky has been super cloudy. The air quality has been crazy. The energy has been crazy, but that's all good, and we keep going. Love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. That's a big deal because it's easy to see the bad in things, isn't it? It's not always so easy to see the good, especially in obstacles and challenges that we don't feel like being bothered with. You know what I'm saying? What else do we need to know for our highest good? This is the cleanup reading. So clean up. Everybody, everywhere, clean up. Everybody do your share. Remember that song? Clean up, everybody, everywhere, clean up. I don't know why I used to like to mix it up. Everybody do your share. Open to joy. Have fun. Lift the corners of your mouth into a slight smile. So if you're feeling like this, try this. Try it again. It's a muscle you got to flex. Hold on. Yes. And let one of those smiles out. Oh, Lord. Peanut. You little peanut. Toodaloo. And don't forget to block someone every day. Block someone every day because there's always somebody that's going to want to come into the energy and have something to say. Give them a block every day. And you can laugh at that. You don't even have to be mad at that. Lift the corners of your mouth into a slight smile. Because someone was like, this is the devil. She's a witch doctor and she's evil. Get the whole out of my face. Now think of ways to inject some fun into your day. It's easy to lose and thank you for the hearts and thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I appreciate your kindness, sincerely. Now think of ways to inject some fun into your day. It's easy to lose our sense of playfulness when we're busy and stressed, and we can move through entire days in a constant state of seriousness. Adopt a lighter touch, even with your stress and responsibilities, as you make room for play. Like when we were younger, before life started lifing, we were doing a lot of other things, exploring, having little magical adventures in our mind. Think about some of the things you used to do that you loved to do when you were younger and get back into that. Do some of that. One of the things I used to love to do is have rocks, which is why I love crystals. I used to love to go outside and just explore nature and look at different things and sing and dance and play and make up, play with friends, ride my bike. So do something good for you. Do something good for that inner child in you. And do what you want to do. Shit, people always want us to do something that we don't even want to fucking do. We're not doing that anymore. We don't want to fucking do some shit. We're not doing it. That's it. That's all. We're not doing the shit. Okay? I've decided that for myself. And people want to be mad about it, nigga. I'm sorry. Whoever, be mad about it. I'm working on my patience as well, which could always still use some work. What do we need to know for our highest good, please and thank you? Woo! People might try to bring you out of character. Don't let them. Don't let them get under your skin. Return all that energy to sender. And you focus on your love and your light energy and on your fun and your peace and your joy. And don't be concerned about what somebody else has to say or think or try to project onto you. Right now, I am putting cards away, but I can do questions. Donations to my Cash App are greatly appreciated, or my Venmo, $sober Black Mama. But right now, I'm doing a collective reading. Wow, and it's saying effing Mercury retrograde. I think Pluto's in retrograde right now, but I don't take my word for that. Time to take personal responsibility. So we're where we're at because of decisions we have made in our lives. And a lot of the times when we are around people that get on our last damn nerve, we can transmute that energy into energy where we don't have to be around them ever again. We just have to let go of any sort of codependency. So thank you for these messages, because air quality is pretty crazy right now. The air is thick. We might have a lot on our mind, a lot on our chest that we need to just, release and let go of. What do we need to know for our highest good? Giving and receiving. Ma'at energy. It is very, very crucial to remember you get as you give. And also that you have to be able to receive too. Like there's a lot of people who are great at giving to other people, but don't like anyone to give to them and don't like to ask for help. And that's where it's like you still have to be open to receiving, even if it's something like a compliment. Like there are certain people you try to compliment them like, oh, that's a nice dress. Oh, well, it was cheap. Oh, well, you look, so handsome, so beautiful. I'm not that. Yes, you are. Shit. Just say thank you and realize how amazing you are. Shit. What else do we need to know for our highest good, please and thank you? Share some love, share some light. Also share some compassion, some grace, some forgiveness, some understanding, because we're all going through it in our own ways. And we all are just trying to live our best lives. Even like the people who You know, you don't want to eat at your table and you don't want to eat at theirs, but it's time to make some decisions. Some decisions need to be made with some Two of Swords energy coming out. What decision are you going to make? And understand that once you make that decision, you have an opportunity to make more decisions. But if you don't make any decision, that tide is coming in and you're going to not survive that. So choose something, choose wisely, and go from there. But don't let fear of making a decision stop you from making any decision. So that you're stagnant and that tide comes in and you have this blindfold on. Meanwhile, you had plenty of ways to release that from your life, to release that energy, and to free yourself from mental imprisonment. A lot of water energy is coming out, but literally all the energies end up coming out in most of these readings. But lighten up, relax. Everything's going to be all right. Like I said, take some deep breaths, do some meditating, watch a movie, take a nap, read a book, take a spiritual bath. Self-care, like I've just been saying. Each day, stand in front of the mirror and look yourself in the eye. Smile at yourself. Say slowly and with complete conviction, with complete honesty, I am greatly loved and I love greatly. I am greatly loved and I love greatly. And realize that it makes that your truth by truly embodying that energy. Because that love has to come from within first. And as you have the love from within, other people's love or lack thereof affects you pretty much not at all. Because you can let go and move on and be comfortable in yourself and your own energy. Again, get organized, prepare, plan, throw some things out, do some good things for yourself. Remind yourself that you are loved and you are loving. What else do we need to know for our highest good? Thank you so much for all these messages. Thank you for the clarity. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the light. Thank you for the protection. Thank you for the fun and the laughter and the reminder to go slow. Take it easy. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey. Thank you so much. I am so grateful. I'm grateful for people who come into my life. I'm grateful for people who leave my life. I'm grateful for life, period. And at one point I was only grateful for like the successes. And it's like I'm also understanding the need to be grateful for even the challenges, for even the setbacks and the failures and the mistakes. Like, as long as we're learning from those things and we keep learning and growing, we're going to keep evolving into our best selves. Moving forward, what do we need to know for our highest good, please and thank you? A couple messages came out. Don't burn your bridges. In life, things will not always go your way. Whatever happens, always keep lines of communication open. Never burn your bridges with friends, colleagues, or with clients. Acting on impulse may lead to destruction that is hard or impossible to reverse. Focus instead on the positive, on happiness in everything you do. Anger may in time change to gladness. Vexation may be succeeded by content. But a kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come back again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. Plan ahead. Don't make it up as you go along. Life is full of decisions. Some people put them off or ask for advice. Others simply stick a pin in a list. In reality, you need to use intuition, reason, or a combination. Intuition is more suited to simple or quick decisions. More complicated reasoning requires a formal, structured approach, using reason, facts, and figures to decide whether the answer they lead to is right. Ponder and deliberate before you make a move. So it's time to make a move, but it's not time to make an impulsive move. And you don't have to burn bridges. It is time to let go of people. There are certain times where I'm just like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over trying to have certain connections, and I will let go. That's one thing. No, there are certain bridges, like if it's burned, oh well. Be strong, hold steady. Because you couldn't rely on them before. What are you going to be able to rely on them in the future because times have changed? Like, no, certain energies just need to stay that way. Be strong, hold steady. I weigh as much as your mama. How about that? How much do I weigh? When a close relationship like a marriage goes wrong, the resulting breakup is never easy. But as soon as you are ready, move quickly. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Lay everything on the table. Keep your counsel and don't be rattled by BS antics. The quicker you get it sorted, the quicker you can move on. Remember, you are probably stronger than you think. Let your rapidity be that of the wind. Your compactness be that of the forest. Be like fire, and immovability like a mountain. Better decisions lead to a better life. Every time we set out to solve a problem, we are declaring war on the problem. Our lives are the combined outcome of all the decisions we have made, both important and unimportant, good and bad, conscious and unconscious. Rather than focus on the outcomes of those decisions, we should review how those outcomes came to be, become better decision makers. The art of war is of vital importance to the state. It is a matter of life and death, a road either to safety or to ruin. So there's art to this. There's power to this. There's a way to do these things. And there's a way not to. But you have to take your time and figure that out for yourself by listening to your intuition. I'm reading to me, my love. And obviously I'm still reading to you, I guess, since you're still here. But I hope you have a better day. Because all the energy you send out, it just comes right on back to you, dear. Okay, bye. People are so funny. I don't want to laugh at your sadness, though, because you seem a little sad. And this is a cleanup reading, so thank you for stopping by. Thank you for saying hi, and thank you for sharing kindness. Anybody else who has any other energies that they want to share, just understand, it comes back to you. Well, if you have a house and you have a wife and you make $32 an hour, congratulations to you. That is awesome for you. I wish you well. What else do we need to know for our highest good? Please and thank you. Think new, see fresh, and multiple streams of income. So that's what's on the table as of right now, is focusing on your pentacles, focusing on a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things, and a new way of connecting with other people, even people who are not on, especially people who are not on the same page as you are. Because what's ultimately the most important is to have stability for yourself. People are going to say what they're going to say. They're going to think what they're going to think. And a lot of times it's just a projection that has nothing to do with you. So it's nothing to take personally. Reach out to others with love and compassion. Exactly. When people want to come with darkness, it's important to come with light. Familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence, joy, and nostalgia. 6 of Cups energy, water sign energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy. So when people want to come at you in a not so kind way, you don't have to match that energy. Matter of fact, it'll lower your vibration to do that. What you can do, though, is still wish them well and focus on your peace, focus on your pentacles, focus on love and joy and light, and call your power back and return all energy to sender. Because eventually people will get tired and will move on. That's the beauty of it all. You stay focused, and others will eventually tire themselves out. What else do we need to know for our highest good, please and thank you? Bring love into the situation. Thank you for the kindness. I truly appreciate you. It's literally a big deal. Like, love is where we really excel. Like, we could go back and forth, we can argue, we can fight, we can debate, but none of that is helpful towards anyone. Conclusions are within reach. And this was big air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Also, step out of your comfort zone. This is a collective reading. It's kind of for everyone who tunes into the live. But you're welcome to stick around if you would like. And you're welcome to go if you would like. It's up to you. Right now, I'm just cleaning up a couple decks. And as I'm cleaning up the decks, I'm pulling a card and sharing some love and sharing some light in a world that's often very dark. So what else do we need to know for our highest good? What fear stops you from moving forward, and how will you move past it? Also, get a massage or use a massage gun. I don't know if you've ever gotten a full body massage. They're amazing. Or I don't know if you've ever tried one of those massage guns, but they're also amazing. Might be a need to release some stress and like I said at the beginning of the reading, lighten up and relax. That used to be my fear too. And I talked to a monk about it one time, and she was like, well, that's going to happen either way, whether you're afraid of it or not. So you learn to accept it, and you learn to just live your best life while you can, while you're here. Share as much love and light and kindness with others while you can, while you're here. Past you felt anxious and unaware of what to do. Now you're more confident with who you are and what you need to succeed. Because I think in past versions of ourselves, we're often like living out lives others wanted for us that maybe we didn't want for ourselves. But we were listening to the opinions of family and friends and whatever. And in that, a lot of times we lose our own authenticity. Emotionally detached. Are you protecting yourself from unwanted drama or stress? Feel positive emotions within yourself. To feel emotion is to live freely. So being emotionally detached might feel like, I don't know, the easier thing to do. Like, I'm just going to detach from this. I'm just going to disconnect my mind and emotions, which helps, especially if you're in like a toxic environment. But ultimately, being emotionally detached will just lead to you being emotionless. And when you're feeling emotionless, like you're just feeling empty. And that's not helpful either. So focusing on the love, focusing on the light, focusing on the joy, focusing on what makes you feel good, what makes you happy. Like you were saying, you have a wife and a house and a family. That's beautiful. Congratulations sincerely on that. Focus on enjoying your time with them while you can, while they're here, while you're here. Focus on sharing love. What else do we need to know for our highest good, please and thank you? These decks are so awesome. Connect with the beauty in the storm. Rather than capitulate to challenges, learn to connect with their transmuting energy. For example, when you feel intimidated, connect to the energy, but drop the storyline that birthed it. Ride on the energy itself and see how it transmutes into confidence. Don't get hooked on the story and work at storm prevention. See the cleansing, healing potential in the storm and open to its blessings. There is beauty in storms, and storms are going to happen either way. So we might as well learn how to dance in the rain, as they would say. What else do we need to know for our highest good, please? And thank you. And thank you for these messages. Thank you for kindness. Thank you for love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for positive energy. Thank you for donations. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for waking up today. Change is good. I am strong enough to give up bad habits. Change is for good, and I have this. So there might be a need to release a bad habit, a bad, not even just bad, an unhealthy habit. And that could be anything. It could be like a literal addiction that we need to work on, but it could also be just limited thinking and lack mindset that needs to be released. So it's all relative to your life, and you just take what resonates and leave the rest. If it sounds like something that makes sense to you, awesome. Hey, what's going on, butterfly? If it sounds like it's something that you can't like vibe with, that's awesome too. You do what works for you, and give other people the space and the grace to do what works for them. And there was a time when if someone like this person had challenged me, or what felt like a challenge, or tried to talk down to me, I would have wanted to match that energy. And it's just like at this point in life, I don't have the energy to match that energy. And also, I don't want the negative karma that comes with that. Like when we're matching other people's energy and we're on a high vibration and they're on a low vibration, that's bringing down our vibration. Obatala. Obatala just came out. Wow. I don't use this deck very often, but it's a big deal. Hold on one second, butterfly. Hopefully you'll be back. How do I pause? Look up Obatala. And nobody stuck around. That's okay. I'm still going to keep going with this reading because I felt personally like I'm being spoken to personally. Like Obatala was given this power to create, and, you know, the power was corrupted, and he had gotten drunk. And I definitely understand that. It's like in those times you're given a power to heal and to help others, but you are inebriated and making mistakes. But then there was a reinvention of self, and then there was a healer energy that came from that, like the phoenix energy, like the rebirth energy. And I think this is time for a rebirth. And there will be people that look at us from past mistakes and want to hold on to old ways of thinking and looking at us. But the whole point of what we're doing is growing as people and changing and reinventing ourselves. Wow. I shaded that. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.